After being misled all of your life by a stupid triangle, you decided to give the carnivore diet a try to regain your health, but it was harder than you thought giving up all the sugar and carbs, leading you to fail multiple times trying to just eat meat. But instead of staying down and cowering in the corner with a Twinkie in your mouth, you decided to get back up and come out swinging. That, dear viewer, makes you a warrior.
You warriors are good. Real good. The best.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the morning meeting. I missed you guys, if you can't tell. It is Monday. I hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. I know I did. It was pretty mild, but we had huge fireworks here around the house. It was pretty awesome. And I did well. I didn't put any garbage in my mouth, so I'm very thankful for that. And I want to hear how you guys did. There's been a couple 4th of Julys where I've blown it a little bit, but not this year. So I'm happy about that. Right before we were going to start the live, little Larry, he's on his way to work. He was having car problems. I'm like, oh no. So I told him it's something we can look at when he gets home, not to freak out. He's a new driver, so he was a little, he was losing his mind a little bit. I told him, nah, it's not a problem. When you get home, we'll deal with it. But yeah, so anyway, I didn't have to cancel the stream. I didn't have to take off and go give him a hand, but it's good to see y'all. I just wanted you guys to know all this week, morning meeting will be at 11:30 a.m. as scheduled. But we're going to do a members morning meeting kind of follow up. I'm going to change it to 1 p.m. So today at 1 p.m., right after this stream ends, we're going to switch over to members so you guys can join me on screen and, chat face to face, which will be cool. I can have up to 10 people up here I can have up to 10 people on screen here with me, and it's pretty fun. It's a little different, a little back and forth, which is cool. And I'll be doing that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. After the morning meeting, we'll do a members live. So if you guys have been thinking about becoming a member, the link's right down below, the join button. It's $2.99 minimum. You can also do the ribeye level for $7.99, and you get the occasional exclusive video for members. But the live stream goes out to everybody. So anyway, we won't even get to our topic yet. I'm sure everybody wants to share how they did over this holiday weekend. And one last time, I want to thank everybody for their prayers on July 3rd. I really appreciate them. And let's see who's all in here. Hey, Ryan, what is up? Good to see you. Good morning, Larry. Just wanted to cheer you on today. Cheer us on also. I will catch the live later. Have a great day in Christ. Absolutely. Good to see you. And appreciate you watching the replay, Ryan. Quite a few people watching the replays. These morning meetings are getting about 1,000 views a day. 1,000 people stopping by. And I know a lot of you are getting a lot out of it, just like me. And that's really cool. So, Fat Pat, I had to try it, Larry. I had a Larry latte at Starbucks. Boy, that is dangerous good, but I'm sticking to black coffee. I can see myself on heavy whipping cream addict. I'm becoming a whipping cream addict too. Easy. Yes, it is. They're so good. Yeah. And actually on the 4th, I was a little tempted to get one because Cassie was working. I was home alone on the 4th. And little Larry got home like at 5 p.m. But I almost ran up and got one, and I didn't. So I'm very happy about that. But they are good. Susie, hey Susie, good morning. Tammy, good morning. What's up, Joe? Christy, good morning, y'all. Been in a funk dealing with depression and isolation and carbs. I'm thankful to be back with this community and support such a great channel and amazing people here. Day one again. Well, Christy, day one. I've had many of them. And, this could be your last day one for a long time, right? I got 84 days left of the countdown. So I guarantee you, Christy, if this is your last day one, and you go the 84 days with me, you're going to be feeling good. I promise you. I'm glad you're here. V. Osborne, good morning, everyone. I did well this weekend until last night. I decided to have chips and cheese, and I way overdid it. I wish I could say how much I enjoyed it, but I didn't. Almost have that guilty feeling as you're eating them. You don't quite enjoy them like we used to, right? I know that exact feeling, Osborne, and V. Osborne, sorry. Just get back on. It's not like you went off the rails for 3 weeks. Just don't let it turn into that. But most everybody here that's going to be in this morning meeting has done exactly what you just did. And chips and stuff like that are just so easy to overeat. Amber, morning y'all. Out walking but listening in. Cool, Amber. Getting those steps in, girl. Christy, yeah, thankful you are back too. I've been noticing that depression, isolation, carbs seem to all go together and hard to deal with. Yeah, for sure. And Christy, really didn't comment on that. That funk is brutal. That depression is brutal. Cassie's dealing with a little bit of that right now, and last night we were sitting on the couch and she's just kind of bummed out. She wasn't feeling good either. She actually got sick. Almost like flu symptoms, but it wasn't that. It was, she's not doing great right now. She's not doing horrible, but she's definitely not in ketosis. And we were just talking about that. So you're not alone. But I promise you, Christy, that depression and isolation will fade very quickly. For me, it's within 4 or 5 days of eating good. You start really noticing a difference. So I'm glad you're here. Papa Frank, what is up? Good morning, Larry. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I did. For sure. It was kind of a chill weekend. I didn't do any vlogging. It was kind of nice to just unplug. It was very cool. But I am vlogging today, so that video will be out tomorrow at 6 p.m. and we'll be back to daily vlogging. And I'll just tell you guys right now, because you guys are in the morning meeting, I'm more than likely going to switch to the BBBE challenge on day 80. So 80 days of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I got a text from our daughter, Holly, day before yesterday. Well, I actually talked to her this morning. FaceTimed her with the baby. And she's doing BBBE. She put on quite a bit of weight when she had the baby. And she's done it before. She's done keto. But because they want to have more children, but she's got to get some weight off before, she pops out another one. And she's doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And this morning she's like, gosh, Dad, it's so bland, And I said, well, make sure you got that bacon cooked up. But I get it. She'll probably hit the wall of doom pretty soon. But that kind of solidified my decision to go ahead and transfer over to kind of encourage her and keep her on it. So I told her I would send her a picture of my food every day and she could do the same. So, or she could watch the channel, but she doesn't very often. Let's see. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Oh, wait. Cowgirl, same thing. Day one again for me after I just about had 30 days of freedom under my belt. Wow, Cowgirl. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, you've been doing good 30 days. You blow it for a couple of days. It won't take you long to bounce back. It really won't. A fat, sarcastic Star Trek fan. I was laughing when I read that name. Good morning, Larry and Cassie and everyone else. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. I just wanted to say that I could see some results in Larry's fast last live. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, you guys who have been in the morning meetings know I'm down around 8 pounds, a little under that, for 16 days now. So, yeah, I'm trying to not get impatient, But I'm feeling decent. Hey, Karen, glad you made it. Good to see you. Gidget, good morning, all. Hey, Gidget, I figured you'd stop by. What is up? Watching every day, Cindy. There she is. Gidget, I went and grabbed ice cream, took the top off, and had a spoon in it. I stopped myself, put the lid back on, and shoved it back in the freezer. That's not a big win, Gidget. That's huge. Wow, good for you. Yeah, ice cream, man, it's so delicious, but it's just pure sugar, pure poison. Oh, but it's so good. So congratulations, that is awesome. Christine, good morning from Athens, Alabama. Good to have you here. Joetta, what's up? Good morning. Very good to have you here. Shell Bell, good morning. Day 361. Keep up the fight. Oh, yeah. uh, Joe, day one for me also. I figured we'd have some day oneers again, after the 4th of July. It's just so easy to, just make it a decisions that's not a carnivore way of eating when you're celebrating. It's so simple to do. The key is don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Hey, Tina. How are you, Tina? Good morning from Washington State. Making myself speak up today. I need the accountability. So far, I've been watching occasionally and silently. Day one today again. Okay, day one. All right. Day one it is. Tina, we got this. Yeah, I figured there'd be a few, and that's all right. That's why you guys are here, It really helps to just say it, type it, say it out loud, and, I messed up. Melissa, good morning, Vietnam. Great movie. Today is day 5 of BBBE, being good so far. Very cool, Melissa. BBBE is powerful. Christine, I blew it, and unfortunately, with more than just fireworks. Today is a new day. Sure do need this meeting. Yeah, man, maybe I should have had the meetings just because it was a holiday. Maybe I should have done them, on Saturday and Sunday too. Oh. Hey, Betty. Hello, everyone. From Southport, North Carolina. You're my neighbor. What is up? Hey, Nancy. What is going on? Good morning. I survived the holiday weekend, and I did have planned peanuts, Planters peanuts. Well, as long as you only had a few, right? So easy to overeat. It's a great treat that Cassie and I have on occasion is boiled peanuts. Those are really good. Whenever we're on the road, we'll usually pick up a little bag and split them. Deb, good morning, all. I had a couple small slip-ups, but for the most part, I did okay. Still working hard to be better. Awesome. There you go, Deb. Just a few little bumps. Terry P., good morning. Hope everyone had a fantastic 4th of July, long weekend, and you kept it clean. Some of us did, some of us didn't, and that's cool. Karen, I'm happy that you didn't, Larry. Congratulations to you. I did such a little bit, kicked myself in the butt, and I went and did a 36-hour fast. First one that long. Okay, Karen, kind of a little reset. Awesome. Yeah, definitely don't beat yourself up, though. Papa Frank didn't blow it on the 4th, did blow it on the 5th and 6th. but I feel horrible, so I'm going back on plan today. It doesn't take long to start feeling bad, that's for sure. And I think it was the previous meeting I talked about Cassie and I. A couple times we had an event. We traveled to like a birthday party. I remember one specifically. We did really good. Said no to everything. Drank a ton of water. There was cake. There were sandwiches. On the way home, we stopped and got something to eat. That was horrible. So we were successful, but then we blew it on the way home. You know, Unbelievably insane. Amber had a brisket, pork butt, pork ribs, smoked bologna, or bologna, deviled eggs, jalapeno poppers, this chicken salad I made, and a sugar-free dessert. Awesome, Amber. You got a ton of good food. Oh, very cool. Oh, it's probably my son freaking out. I already know he made it to work, though. So, Christy, hey, Joe. Day one again. I get it. Not failing as long as we are trying. Yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd have gave up a while ago. Canning with Knick Knack. Good morning, Larry. Cheated on the 4th by having some grilled veggies. I'm okay with that. Absolutely. You did Ketovore on the 4th, right? You could look at it that way for sure. Went to visit friends on the 4th, and they fixed a crock pot of chuck roast just for me. The rest of them have the usual fare, but mine was better. Hey, that was really sweet of them to do that. Danny, very cool. John, hey Larry, hope you had a good 4th. I definitely ate too much, but it was all food. On plan. Oh, well, you didn't eat too much then, man. You did just fine. You stayed full and very cool. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Glad you stopped by. Watching you and playing ball with my baby boy this morning. When I'm feeling down, I just start playing with my kids. I am so blessed by God. Yeah, that's really cool, Jessica. Yep, the biggest blessing in the world right there are your children. Nancy, good job, Larry, not to succumb to Starbucks. Oh, for sure. Puncher, good morning. Good morning. And Tammy had a great weekend. Walked the Bicentennial Trail, 8 miles round trip Saturday, and walked Greenway 3.6 miles on Sunday. You're in better shape than me, Tammy. Good for you. That's awesome. Christy, I quit carnivore last summer and gained all 50 pounds back. I look horrible. You probably feel horrible, and that's the most important thing, right, Christy? I'm sure you look great. But we got to get you back to feeling better. Same with me. Same with me. Same with a lot of us. Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Good morning. I had a good 4th. And the best smoked ribs I've ever ate by a friend. I had 6. Got me hooked on it. Now I'm going to have to buy me a small one. I did not cheat. Yay for me. Yay for me.
Can you dig it?
Absolutely. Can you dig it? I can dig it. Very cool. Cher. Hey, Cher. Good to see you. Wow, it's so cool to see the same people showing up and, build up that rapport with everybody. Good morning. I missed everyone for sure. So glad to have you back watching every day. Glad you're here, Cher. And Cher is listening while walking. Don't trip. Just kidding. Tammy, Larry, I'm noticing your face is not as swollen. Keep up the good work. Yeah, appreciate that. Cassie said the same thing. It's funny, my goatee is getting so long. I normally keep it trimmed up, but it is longer than I usually ever have it. I'm thinking about shaving it. I almost told Cassie I was just going to completely shave everything off, and then as I lose weight, grow my beard back in, and then my beard would probably be, yeah, I'd have a full beard by the time of the wedding. And she's like, no, you're not going to. She prefers a beard, so. But she said, if you want to, you could. It'd come back quick. But thank you, Tammy. I'll take that. You know, non-swollen face, not as much or whatever. But where I'm really noticing it is just, something yesterday. I was in the seasoning cabinet and a couple bottles of seasoning fell out. And I was, when I go down to pick them up, it's easier than it was 2 weeks ago, to go down to the floor and pick something up. So that's what I'm noticing right now. Hey, Aaron, what is going on? Members will be going live at 1, Aaron, if you want to stop in and chat with everybody. Hey, Tina, we have a new member. Awesome. You'll be able to join that live with me, Tina. Jump on here on the screen. I'd love to talk to you. Very cool. Thank you for that support. And you rock. Very cool. Sam, what's going on? Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. Glad y'all here again. Question. I was wondering if y'all ever had A2 or raw or organic or grass-fed cheese and noticed less or no A1 regular cheese, water retention, inflammation. I've never paid attention to that, Sam. So if anybody can help you out in the comments. But yeah. I usually keep my cheeses to like sharp cheddars, mozzarella if I'm being really bad. I do notice that mozzarella inflames me more than sharp cheddar. Well, what do you guys think? Aaron, I ate my first cheese in weeks, only a few ounces of aged cheddar, didn't go back for seconds. Well, that's a miracle. No, good job, man. Very cool. You enjoyed a little bit, and that's you're forming discipline. Very cool. Uh-oh, dry throat. There we go. That was almost a disaster. Sometimes you guys know I aspirate either my spit or sometimes when I'm drinking because of my dentures. I'd have had to end the stream. I was real close right there. I almost breathed some in. I'd have to do this. Because people think I'm having a heart attack when I aspirate some liquid because it's brutal. Anyway, let's see. We were on Aaron. Puncher held strong through the weekend. Went to a barbecue with the family, and on the 4th in Mets Yankee game with a lady on Sunday. But only ate burger patties at the barbecue and fasted through the game. Wow, great job. Puncher, awesome. You had a plan and you did it. There it was. Cool. Melissa, I have bacon and eggs every day, then switch it up with ribeye, hamburger patties, or ground beef bowls. Nice, Melissa. That makes it easy, huh? Not much to think about. You got that same menu to rotate. That's something I need to think about doing. Seriously. Christy, thanks, Larry, and everyone. I am definitely going to try. 84 days. So grateful for the support. Hate that Cassie or anyone else is feeling the depression too. Y'all are the best. Thanks, Christy. We're here for you. All of us. For sure. Lulu Bug, hey girl, what's up? Larry, what do you do to help get you through a fast? I find it so hard. I don't know if my thyroid has anything to do with it or if I'm just that weak in constitution. Well, it depends on how long of a fast you're doing, Lulu. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. I did aspirate a little bit. One great thing I do that I saw from Dr. Berry when I was doing the ketogenic diet, and I was working at the plant and I was fasting. I worked at a BMW plant here in South Carolina. Was It's the first time I did it, but I just put some salt on my finger, and when I had hunger pains, and just do that, and it really helps. Really helps so much, and it make it like if you're doing a 24-hour, 36 or 48-hour fast, it really helps a lot. So, but let me know, Lulu, how long of a fast you're doing. Oh, Amber had a little peanut butter. How dare you? As long as you kept it to one spoonful, right, Amber? No big deal. Peanut butter's a lot of protein, a lot of fat. It's not bad at all. Love this saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Yep, with day one, for sure. First meal. Hey, Jenna? Yeah, Jenna. Hello from Michigan. What is up, Jenna? Glad you're here. That's where my in-laws live, in Michigan. Niles, Michigan. Good to see ya. Gretchen. Hey, good to see you, Gretchen. Good morning, Larry and everyone. This group totally saved me over the long weekend. My only slip was cottage cheese mixed with salsa and eaten with pork rinds. That was a huge victory. Yeah, especially over the holiday, right? Great job, Gretchen. I'm glad this group helped you. You didn't want to come back on here, right? So, I blew it. But yeah, I figured some people would because I've done it. Smiling for you. Good to see you. I felt tempted when I was serving pork and beans and potato salad to my family, so I boiled some eggs and used avocado mayonnaise. Not perfect, but better than what I could have done. Very, very great strategy. That's so awesome. Smiling for you. Good job. Yep. Nancy, I measured out the peanuts and ate only what I planned. That's tough to do. You did it, Nancy. Congrats. Very tough to do. Let's see. Terry, I was waiting to see if you would get on Saturday morning, but nope. All good. I went through some more of your videos. Awesome, Terry. Yeah, I was doing these 5 days a week. And, yeah, sorry. But we're here now, right? Dano, decided I need a 3-day fast to do a little reset. Okay. Drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. And if you don't take electrolytes, Dan, get plenty of salt in that water. It's one thing about a 3-day fast. And I really enjoy I know this sounds crazy, but all the urination you do, it's just, you're just cleaning out your body. And the water just goes down so easily. I'm pretty good at fasting now. I've done so many fasts. It's like, it's not a problem. I'm not going to say I never get hunger pains, but that's just part of it. Hey, Mary. Yay, made it to a live. I didn't partake in any food served at my son's house for the 4th. Drank water and 1 glass of electrolytes. Well, it sounds like you did perfect, Mary, and, no regrets, right? I hope you had a great time with your son. Very cool. Share, day oneer again, too. Let's see. Any questions, you guys? Yeah, I wasn't going to have a subject this morning just because I figured so many people, would just want to really tell us, what they went through. I just spotted Cassie's in the comments, or she was. Yeah, she works today and tomorrow, and then she's got like 18 days off. She's going down to Florida to see our daughter. I'm not going. I cannot. I can't go down there in this humidity. I just. I'd be absolutely miserable. She gets that. Anyway, where were we? Where'd Cassie go? There she is. Gidget. I have messed up over the year. Started in February 2024, but kept going back and lost 9.5 pounds overall and went from 230 to 219. Now I'm 213, headed the right way, still getting results despite cheat. There you go, Gidget. Yeah, Cassie was here. Morning all. I have a few minutes before clocking in. Well, she's already clocked in, so. Lori. Hello, finally made it back to watching lives. Cool, Lori. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. And to all of you who jumped in, my daily vlogs are firing up again. So 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow. Just be looking out for those. Joseph, hey man. Good morning. Made it back from the beach. Didn't stay fully clean. Had some popcorn and key lime pie. Back on track yesterday with chuck eye steak and chicken wings. Steak and bacon this morning. Awesome, Joseph. Yeah, we had some popcorn in the house a while back. I had to get rid of it because I love it. I love popcorn. It's such a shame we can't have it. Shell Bell, question. Great question here. Larry and Cass, or anyone that made it a year on Carnivore, how did you celebrate? Need ideas coming up on my first year with a few days, which lands on my grandson's 7th birthday? Or your grandson's 7th day on Carnivore, I'm not sure. I remember exactly what Cassie and I did, Shelba. We had surf and turf. A treat, we picked our favorite carnivore foods, or, that we really don't have a lot. And I believe it was filet mignon. Yeah. And lobster. So, it's something we don't get very often at all. It's a special occasion. Perfect way to celebrate your 1 year carniversary. And I'm so jealous. I want my 1 year back. We'll get there. Annie. Hey, Annie. I'm a little behind on the chat. As always, guys, sorry. Hi, Larry. I love following your journey. I stayed ketovore, but I still gained a few pounds. Carnivore is harder when I'm not seeing the benefits everyone talks about. 15 pounds since I started a year ago. Yeah, Annie, it's pretty frustrating when you see everybody like, oh, this is so awesome, and it's not really working out for you. Are you being super strict, Annie? Or are you like, back and forth? You're carnivore for a week and then you kind of bloat a little bit. And because when you're doing that little bit of yo-yo, you're really not going to see results. Believe me, I know. But I'm glad you're here, Annie. Hey, Nancy. Nancy Berkey. Good to see you, Nancy. Cindy. Starbucks is hard to reject. As a school teacher at private school where the rich send their kids, I received over $600 in Starbucks gift cards for Christmas. Brutal. Oh, that's exactly what happened to me, Cindy. What was it, Father's Day last year? What was it? I forget what occasion now, but my kids got me it was almost that much, a huge gift card from Starbucks, and that's what got me going on those lattes. Iced Americano. You can get that. It's like, it's very, it's just espresso and water and ice. But if you get a splash of cream, it's like a teaspoon. And it changes the color and it's pretty delicious. So you could have that. I highly recommend those too. They are good. Don, I'm late. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Don. Yeah, everyone's doing great. Some of us slipped up over the holiday. I didn't. I held pretty strong. I did have some of that barbecue sauce I showed you guys. So I wasn't absolutely perfect because I did have a couple tablespoons of that phenomenal barbecue sauce Cassie made from blueberries and maple syrup and jalapenos. It's the first time she's ever made a homemade barbecue sauce. And actually, I told little Larry to take it to work with him because we don't need that in the house. So give this to the guys. You know, it's made fresh. It's only going to last a few more days. So maybe they can do something with it at the butcher shop, you know, and like when they make their own lunch, they can enjoy some of it because it's fire. It's so good. Barbara, I'm going to try BBBE with you. I'm doing a lifestyle change, but just a temporary way of eating. Okay, yeah. It's not easy, Barbara. It's not easy. Warning to you. It's simple, but not easy. Gidget, great job, Larry. You are doing great. I appreciate you and Cassie's channel. Carnivore Quest rules. Awesome. Melissa, I'm sleeping so much better and my belly doesn't rub the steering wheel anymore. Hey, huge non-scale victory, right, Melissa? Very cool. Good for you. I love hearing that. Hey, Jen. Hey, everyone. Made it here. I did pretty great over the weekend. Awesome. Ellen, hey, kids. What's going on? Hey, Drax of the North. One of my favorite YouTube handles. Greetings from the Great White North. Good to see you. Let's see. Carl, hi Larry. Great to be back after the weekend. Hope you had a good one. Carl, very cool. Lulu. Candy, she's talking about fasting. She's talking earlier, some tips on fasting. I can't even do OMAD. I would love to do rolling 36s for a month. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of great suggestions from our subscribers. You know, one guy just told me fast every day, every other day. Eat fast, eat fast. You know, there's so many ways you can do it. I actually need to fast because I haven't. Remember, I told you guys I was going to fast once a week. Yeah, I need to do a fast. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking I could fast today. I haven't had anything. This is all I've had. I'd still vlog and put it out tomorrow. There's something else I want to show you guys in the vlog anyway, so maybe I will do that. We shall see. Papa, yeah, Papa Frank, black coffee helped me fast. I haven't fasted in a while though, for sure. Yeah, black coffee is fine on a fast if you're doing it for weight loss. But if you're fasting for autophagy, you want to stay away from any calories. Coffee has five calories in a cup, and you want 0 calories. So no coffee if you're fasting for autophagy, which most people don't. Most people just fast for weight loss, right, Frank? Oops. Okay, what we got? Ooh, Gidget. Just got a treadmill under my computer. Trying to type for the first time while walking. Sending only the tall, dark, and handsome paramedics. Laugh out loud. Send only. Right? Yeah, send those handsome paramedics to help you out, right, Gidget? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, somebody told me, one of our subscribers said you should get one of those and do that while you're live. Guys, I couldn't breathe. I wouldn't even be able to talk. I am so out of shape, you have no idea. So, even 2 years ago when we were doing our walking challenge, if you go back, remember Cassie and I, we did a short every day, to keep us accountable, and everybody in our community walked every single day. That was in July. That was when Sean, the intentional carnivore, first started walking, and if you go back and watch those shorts, I didn't do a whole lot of talking while we were walking. Cassie did the talking, and I'd be like, hey, once we stopped and I caught my breath, I'd say, hey guys, it's day 7 of our, walking challenge. But as I'm walking, and now I'm in even worse shape. So, I'm scrolling down here. Craft Crazy, good to see you here. Hey, Becky, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Glad you're here. Awesome. You guys, you struggling with anything? Any questions? Whatever you want to put here, throw it in there. I'll bring it up and we'll talk about it. Lori, I am struggling. My mom is in the hospital for the second time in 2 weeks. Many temptations, but I'm trying to stay strong. Lori, that's when you're going through something like that, that's one of the hardest times to say no. It probably is the hardest time, when you're struggling, worrying about somebody you love and their health. And so, yeah. Hope she's okay, Lori. Mountain Mama. Yeah, hey Larry. I would like to say your eyes look a little brighter as well. I don't know about you. My biggest struggle with staying on course with eating is definitely depression and trauma. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. On July 3rd, I didn't really have a problem, You guys know that day is not the best for me, and I made it, I didn't blow it. Really helped that Cassie was off that day. So, but yeah, for sure. Trauma's a big one. Hey, North Dakota Carnivore. What's up, man? Good morning. Alfie boy. Hey, everyone. I had scrambled eggs and 2 leftover sausages from my 4th of July barbecue. I got a vibration blade plate. Is that a plate? Arriving today, so I've been having fun on that. Very cool. Yeah, I've seen Bill not use that. I've really considered checking one of those out. I don't know how expensive they are, but because I got that neuropathy going on in my feet from my alcoholism, and my feet get numb from time to time. So, grandson's 7th birthday. That's what I thought, Shalbell. I was like, ooh, we got the grandson on Carnivore, huh? 7th day. Nah, very cool. Let's see. Papa Frank, day 1 again, scrambled eggs for breakfast. Got a rack of ribs cooking for dinner tonight. I've also found a bologna and cheese sandwich made with 2 chaffles. Are awesome. There you go. Yeah, I love a basic bologna sandwich. I haven't made them with chaffles. I had a grilled cheese with chaffles. That was pretty amazing. For sure. Cassandra. Hey, everyone. What's up, Cassandra? Glad to see you. Jessica's got a video recommendation here. I just saw a video of Dr. Hampton. The reasons why you're not losing on carnivore. A must watch. We need to start tracking what we are eating. Yeah, that was a recommendation Lily Kane gave Cassie too. It helps to know what you're putting in your mouth, Very cool. I've never watched Dr. Tony Hampton. Hey, Cassandra, I lost 52 pounds. Awesome. Congratulations. That's a ton of weight. The dog food I picked up for Nala, because Brisket's carnivore, is a 50-pound bag. And man, that thing is heavy, and you lost all that weight. So great. Christy, Larry, what are you planning on eating today? Do you plan meals a week ahead or just day by day? I usually go day by day, Christy, and I need to change that up. Um, I mean, we'll do batch cooking, like we'll cook enough food for 2 3 days. When we do that, I know exactly what I'll be eating. A little cough there, but today I might fast because I'm due for a fast according to my challenge. I might fast today. Which what is it now? It's 12:15 my time. I'm not hungry. I had some black coffee this morning, so I could go ahead and fire up a fast. But it's funny. The only thing we have in the fridge that I could eat today is bacon and eggs. That's all we got. Everything else is frozen. All our leftovers are eaten, which is a good thing, right? And that's one thing when you are being good on carnivore and staying strict, you don't waste much food at all, if any. You know, it's when you're yo-yoing. This has happened to us a few times where you stack up on some food. You're fired up. You're on day 3. You're ready to go, and then you yo-yo and you go off and you end up eating some stuff off plan, and some of the meat spoils that you bought. That's happened to us a few times. It's like, never again, man. I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, that's my plan, Christy. I think I'm going to probably fast, but you'll have to see tomorrow's vlog, 6 p.m., to find out for sure, Christy. Or tomorrow's morning meeting. I'll probably tell you guys, or I'll keep it a secret so you watch the vlog. We'll have to see. Annie, thanks, Melissa, and thank you, Larry, for sure. Hope. Well, Hope, before I read your comment, you are in the right place. For sure. I'm starting carnivore for the millionth time. I'm listening while taking a walk on my lunch break. All right, Hope, cool. All right, we can do this. We can do this together. Chad, here we go. What's up, Chad? Day 1 again for me. Starting at a 90-day weight loss challenge at my work today. No thinking. I'm thinking this is the extra motivation I need not to have cheat days. Yeah, a little competition, right? A little friendly competition with the coworkers. And it's a weight loss challenge. So I'm telling you, Chad, you'll crush your coworkers if you use carnivore. And you do 90 days with no cheating, I guarantee you'll win your competition at work. Unless they're doing carnivore too. I agree. Carnivore Quest rules. Very cool, Alfie boy. Thank you. Question from Sam. Do you know when these loose stools stop? I tried last night olive oil with some lettuce, and boy, did I pay for it later that night and still in the morning. So no liquid fat. Any other tips? Sam, usually it clears up for people after 2 or 3 weeks, and you might want to just eat a leaner dinner if you're having problems at night. You know what I mean? Maybe some chicken breast. What do you guys think? But yeah, Cassie deals with that a lot, Sam, because she's had surgery on her colon. But yeah, some people said, if you're not strict carnivore, a little avocado. It's got some fiber, help you a little bit. Maybe a quarter of an avocado, not even a half. What would a quarter of an avocado, guys? It'd be like what? Maybe 2 3 carbs, and it's full of healthy fat. I mean, it's healthy for you. Cassie also used a little natural peanut butter, but you gotta be careful of that because you can overdo it. But yeah, avocado is definitely, I think, the way to go. Just have a little, unless you're doing strict carnivore for healing. I get it. Cassandra, hey, I enjoy doing carnivore. That's the way to think about it, and I'm so glad you do, Cassandra. I get to that point, Yeah. That's huge. Because a lot of people don't. Terry, you guys are speaking amongst yourselves, but I'll read it. You're not alone. I've been trying the past 2 years to stick with it and see it all the way through. Yeah. Oh, we got 118 people here in the morning meeting. That's very cool. Glad you guys all stopped by. Um, Gosh, we've been going 50 minutes. Dang, this has flown by. For those of you stopping in, you weren't here for the beginning of the stream. I'm doing on Monday. We're doing the morning meeting all day this week, 11:30 a.m. every day. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right after the morning meeting, we're doing a members live meeting. So if you want to become a member, join buttons down below, and there's also a link in the description. And you can join us on screen, and we can talk face to face. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it, to actually have some back and forth, and it's a good time. So if you guys want to become a member, today we're starting that members live in 40 minutes. We'll have about 10 more. We got 10 more minutes of the morning meeting, and then take like a 20-minute break, and then we'll start the members live. So I think you members will get something out of it. I promise you, and a great way to support the channel. $2.99 is the cheapest you can become a member for. So here's one of our members here. Wire Z, good morning from Hershey, Pennsylvania. What's up? And Lulu, another member. Hit that like button. For sure. Yeah, Lulu, you get on here during the members live, and we'll have a little chat and talk about that fasting. Stormy, what is up? I'm trying to get the alternative sweeteners out of the mix. That's my next hurdle, but I've heard it really makes a difference with the carnivore journey. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. I don't use them a whole lot, Stormy. So yeah, you can do it. You can get rid of them. Drax of the North, question, how do you stop eating in the evenings? I've gained 20 pounds on Ketovore since January. I never cheat otherwise. Those evening calories are the worst. Yeah, I mean, that's just a matter of willpower, right? Or adjusting when you eat your other meals. Because I have done that before, not real successfully. Forced myself to do early breakfast, like a lunch around 1 or 2, and then not have an evening meal. That's not easy to do. 20 pounds on Ketovore since January. Not cheating. That's unusual, Drax. Those evening calories are the worst. Yeah, especially like TV calories. You're watching TV. It can be brutal. Mountain Mama, we should do a 3-day fast as a community together. Yeah. That'd be tough for some people, Mountain Mama. I know from past doing content, fasting content, a lot of people have never even fasted for a day. So maybe a 48-hour fast, And then if you wanted to go 3 days, yeah, it might be something to think about. Maybe not this week's fast, but next week's fast. I'll let everybody know ahead of time so we can all do it together. That'd be cool. Christy, my stomach's rumbling right now. Oh. And usually I eat right after the morning meeting. You know what I mean? That's why, if you ever notice, toward the end of the morning meeting, my stomach starts making noises. Christy, that was a great question. The evenings are the worst for me too. Larry, when are we doing the BBBE challenge with you? I am in, but I need to stock up on bacon. Yeah, today is day 84 of my countdown, right, Gretchen? I'm going to start on day 80. So you got a few days. You got a few days to fire it up. And in my daily vlogs, I'll be telling everybody too. So, and I know you're watching those too, Gretchen. So, very cool. Wendy, For those of us that hit the wall of doom from time to time, I found a way that I can power through a little longer. I cut up my ribeye in chunks, salt to taste, and put in the air fryer at 450 for 8 minutes. Yum. Okay. I've never done that, Wendy O. Very cool. Hey, Sherry, thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for the morning meetup. Did you, by chance, look into protein sparing modified fast? Great tool. I did not, Sherry. I did pick up that shaved ice maker, didn't I? But no, I didn't. Thank you for the reminder. I will definitely check it out. Yep. And I've heard that term so many times throughout our 4 years here on the channel. Protein sparing modified fast. I've heard a lot of people talk about that. I'll look it up. All right, Gidget. Question: fat to protein ratio. Do you know if eating too much protein can hurt weight loss? As I have been told, protein turns to sugar if you eat too much. Has anyone else heard that? I have heard that. Gidget, from all the people I've talked to, thousands of people over the last 4 years, it just seems to me anyway, it seems like it's on an individual basis. Some people up their fat, and the Sean, the intentional carnivore, he was one of those people. The more fat he ate, the more fat he lost off his body. Other people lowered the fat and had more protein, and their weight came off quicker. So you just got to find out what works for you. Plates, not blade. And yes, I got it because of Bill Knott, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Bill use it. Sherry's got one too. And you send them out to your parents. Very cool. I'm going to have to look into that. Yeah, Penny. The plates are also good for neuropathy. That's what I've heard. Papa Frank, Vibe plate is around 350, and it's like anything else, great. Like anything else, great if you use it. Yeah, right. Get your money out of it. Oh, Betty says she got hers for less than 100. Okay. Got it because of Bill Nye. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I will join you fasting tomorrow. I already had homemade jerky today. Gotcha. Homemade jerky's awesome. Hey, new member, North Dakota Carnivore. Very cool. Thank you for that support, and I hope you get something out of it. Yeah, doing those member lives, and I do ribeye member videos. So very cool. Chad, thank you, sir. So glad I found the channel. Well, I'm glad you found us too. Very cool. Our channel's changed a little bit in the last year. We went from doing educational stuff and regular entertaining videos to me gaining a bunch of weight, and now I'm fighting for my life again, Chad. So very cool. I'm glad you're here. Wire Z, cold ground beef 80/20 has helped me a lot. I was not able to eat enough ground beef when hot. Really? Oh, that's really interesting. Now I prefer cold ground beef. Peggy, what happened to your tinnitus? Peggy, it's still gone. Amen, right? For those of you that don't know, I had ringing in my ear 20 years. Very bad tinnitus. Very bad. It was driving me nuts. And I did a 21-day fast to try and heal it. And that's when I fasted for autophagy. So I had no calories, no coffee, and it worked. It got rid of my got rid of my tinnitus. And I literally wake up every day when I say my gratitudes. I still thank the Lord for my tinnitus being gone. And it hasn't come back. I've gained all this weight back, and my tinnitus did not come back. So I'm pretty sure it was the fast. I'm 100% sure, actually. Because a lot of people suggested that maybe, and I didn't know, because during that fast I had given up the coffee. So maybe giving up the coffee is what, because, made the tinnitus go away. Because all my life I've never gone, 3 weeks without coffee. But, since gaining the weight back now, and of course, I drink a ton of coffee. When I was off the rails, I was drinking, the lattes and, the iced Americanos got a lot of shots of espresso, ton of caffeine, and the tinnitus stayed away. So that autophagy is a real thing, and it healed my tinnitus. So I'm very thankful for that, Peggy, and thank you for asking. Terry P, 118 people. That's amazing. Keep going, Larry. So much support. Absolutely. Yeah, that is a good number, especially for the daytime. In the evening, we'll have anywhere from 2, 3, 400 people in a live. If Cassie and I are both on a live, we'll get anywhere between 300 and 400 people at the same time. So yeah, 118 during the day is really cool. So much support, for sure. Terry P, new member. Awesome. All right, 1 p.m. We're firing it up. I want to get at least 4 or 5 of you on screen with me. Last time Aaron was on with me, and we had a nice chat. I'm working, so if I can. So, okay. I cannot have the camera on for HIPAA reasons. Gotcha. Lulu, no problem. The Osborne question, will you be doing evening lives this week? I don't plan on it because I'm going to be doing vlogging, so. But you never know. I might pop up with one. Maybe, if I was going to do something, it'd probably be members. We'll see. We'll see, though. Yeah. Hi, Larry. You're doing evening videos this week. Yeah. Back to vlogging. So tomorrow, 6:30 p.m., you guys will see what's going on with me. Drax. I also struggle with mindless evening eating. Yep. For sure. Sherry, question: What do you think of the Dash snow cone machine? Are you going to do a video review? You inspired me to make a whole series about snow cones, weight loss, and help with sugar cravings. I am going to. I haven't used it yet, Sherry. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, this whole holiday weekend, I kind of unplugged, and just relaxed. I didn't want to worry about content this weekend, so this week I'm definitely going to check it out for sure, because I've been looking forward to it. Like I said, I wanted to unplug. Vicky, I made it. No 4th of July holiday cheating. Congratulations, Vicky. That's big. Awesome. All right. Craft Crazy. Hey, new member. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Very cool. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Another new member. Wow, Christy. Awesome. D. Will drinking flavored element break a fast? Technically, it will. Because any calories breaks a fast. So, yeah, it will for sure. Yeah, I didn't like when I'm drinking black coffee. just a little cream will break your fast, Everybody talking amongst themselves. Okay, we are at an hour, guys. If I see any more questions here, I'm going to answer them real quick. Lexus, I gotta pull this up, Lexus. Almost to 30 days carnivore, a few more days. Yeah, very cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm all. It looks like I'm. Yeah. All right. We got 25 minutes until the members live, guys. So I am going to use the restroom, and I'll jump back on here. Yeah, I originally had it scheduled for 12:30, but I'm like, nah. Sometimes we go over an hour, in the morning meeting, and I didn't want to cut the morning meeting short just to do the members. So I thought 1 o'clock, then take a little, 10, 15-minute break in case we go over, and then we'll jump back on. So to all the new members, I thank you for the support. It's very cool. And for everybody else, tomorrow's morning meeting, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, out to the whole channel, and I can't wait to see you guys. And don't forget, don't forget about the evening vlog. That won't be out tonight. That'll be out tomorrow because I'm always a day behind. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Stay strong today. You day oneers, especially. Don't let it snowball. Love you guys.